Okay, welcome guys to the video. So I just want to show you something really awesome today, which is this. Yep, this is a fully functional sidebar in Swift UI. So just take a look at this. I click that. Look at that. I can click here, go to sidebar, I can click back here, it goes in there. And check this out. Yes, it is fully responsive in landscape and portrait mode as well. And you can switch between the views, go out to different spots, and it works in landscape and portrait. So there are two ways to access the sidebar over here. You can click the icon and show the sidebar like that, or you can just drag, and it nicely just has this opacity over here to fade the content when we're showing the sidebar, and then we can just put it back. It's really nice, and yes, it is fully responsive as you just saw there. So let's take a look at the code of how this all works. Now what we've got here is basically a few variables to understand the width of your screen, and we also have an H stack. So the H stack is going to contain our sidebar, and it's just a simple little view that shows, your different tabs and what happens when you click. So what happens when you click on something, it just shows that's the selected tab. That's all it is. It's really simple. And I can also expand this and show you what it is. It's really simple. It's just that. So that's the minimal sidebar over here, just a simple sidebar. And then next to the H stack, you're going to have a Z stack, which is going to contain your different views. So depending on what you selected, it's going to show you all those different things. So all I have here is just a simple V stack that shows the text. That's all it is. So that's why it's just called minimal over there. So all of this is in a Z stack because we have something else. This rectangle over here. The reason we have the rectangle is when we open the sidebar, you see that content sort of fades. See that? It sort of fades over there. Show it in light mode. See, it fades. So that is basically the rectangle. And we can also expand these things a little bit later. But first, let me show you the gesture that enables all of this. Let's put it back to dark mode. So let's expand this. All right. So we are just measuring the width over here. We're just measuring how much the user swipes, and we have threshold set. So if it swipes to less, it doesn't fully show. The sidebar just snaps back. But if it goes all the way, boom, there's your sidebar. So you need to pass the threshold when you swipe so you can actually show the sidebar. Otherwise, it's not going to work. So we don't want the user accidentally opening their sidebar when they didn't mean to. So if they do, just swiping, moving their finger around, they don't really want to open the sidebar, but there, now they want to open it. So we have the threshold set for that reason. And then we have these variables, which is just going to decide, your offsets, how much your thresholds are going to be. So guys, all this code is going to be available in the link in the description. It's going to be there. It's for free. You can get it for free. All right, so you can get this code for free. Now, something else I want to show you. This is what we just saw, that sidebar. Let's see how this would look in a real example. So I'm going to just close that for a little bit of suspense and then click run. Get this loaded up, and yeah, you can see from the name already that's a spoiler. And we have a full example over here, which I'm going to show you with none other than ChatGPT. So this is actually the inspiration for the sidebar, and we have a full complete UI for ChatGPT just to demonstrate how cool the sidebar is. And yes, it's fully responsive as again, just like before. It's the exact same code for the sidebar and the gesturing. Everything's the same. So it's fully responsive in any orientation. And yes, you can do dark mode. So the cool thing over here is we have a lot of custom icons for you guys, so you can just check it out, see how this UI works. And it's also loaded with haptic feedback, so just like the real thing, you're going to get haptic feedback. If you run this on your iPhone, you're going to get haptic feedback when you open and close this sidebar. It's going to be sounding really nice. It's going to feel really nice in your hands. And we just have some demo views over here just to show you some example usage. And one other treat I wanted to give you guys is this over here. If you go to the GPT's tab, you're going to get a custom header. The custom header, which enables you to add more content over here. And that's going to be available all in these folders. You're going to get this complete folder. So once again, the link in the description, you're going to get all of that. So check it out. You're going to get this really awesome translucent blur effect header, which you can customize. And yep, you guessed it, it is responsive. It all works. It's awesome. So this is super duper cool for one of your projects where you need to just have something custom because you need more elements below the navigation bar, so you can get some options there. There's a really cool custom header that you can use. Other than that, just a sample chat, just for fun, just to show you how this works. And finally, I also have a custom settings with a bunch of custom icons. And I also implemented a view where you can open up Safari and you can plug in your application's privacy policy, terms of use, and it will open a Safari window within your application. So if you guys didn't know how to do that, that code is also there available in the description. So all of this is going to be packaged up for you guys. And if you get the complete code, you're going to get the whole ChatGPT as well as the minimal example over here. You're going to get the minimal example so you can work with this in your own app. And you're also going to get the complete ChatGPT UI, which is just awesome, guys. So yeah, that's the little sidebar I wanted to demonstrate for you guys today. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys later.